Hey guys, so today we're going to be making some candy canes, and if you notice they are a 3D candy cane. We are adding a nice highlight to them to make them pop out and look three-dimensional. To make your candy canes today, you're going to need a manila piece of paper, a black piece of paper, a candy cane tracer, and then just some basic supplies like a pencil, glue stick, scissors, and of course, some pastels. So let's get started. To start, we're going to go ahead and trace our candy cane. You want to trace it twice on the page. So the best way to do that is to put it towards the edge. And remember, you don't have to trace it perfectly, but you do want to kind of move your fingers around the page as you trace to make sure that the tracer stays down. And then usually I just flip it in the other direction to draw the next one. So let's go ahead and get that traced. There we go. And once again, trying to kind of press my fingers down as I go to make sure it stays in place. Once you've traced, pass it on to the next person so they can trace as well. Now a candy cane is striped, so you do want to kind of create barriers for where your different colors are going to go. So easiest way I have found to do that is just draw some slightly curved lines that go down the length of your candy cane. If you notice, those lines are going kind of horizontal or perpendicular to the candy cane, and I do the same on the other side. You can choose if you want them to really curve, like especially around the arch of the candy cane, or if you want them to be more or less straight. It's up to you. They will look more three-dimensional if you just do a slight curve on your candy cane. Okay, now, once we get our candy canes all drawn out, you're going to use a white pastel first, and all I'm going to do is just use it and scribble back and forth with the pastel right down the center of my candy cane. And if you notice, I am not worried about whether it is a perfect line that I am scribbling or pressing down. I'm not worried about whether or not I'm staying perfectly in the center. It's okay if I get over a little bit. I also don't have to worry about whether or not I stay in the lines of the candy cane that I traced, because we're going to cut it out. The reason I'm going back and forth instead of making a long line is because it will make it easier to blend that white in to my other colors once I get to that step. All right. For your stripes, you are doing every other stripe a different color, but you guys can pick which colors you want to do. So if you are wanting it to be more of a Christmas candy cane, you can definitely do, say, some greens and reds. That would be fine. If you want it to be more of a just maybe, I don't know, some kind of raspberry candy cane or blueberry, you can pick a blue or purple, whatever colors you like. If you have a favorite couple colors, pick those, that's fine. And remember, you are coloring every other one the length of your candy cane. It is okay if it gets outside the lines a little bit, as you notice. The main goal is just that you are getting it colored in. The pencil marks that you made to create the lines might still show a little bit, but overall, you should be able to get it pretty close to inside those stripes. Remember, you want to try not to worry about blending yet. We're not going to blend anything yet right now. We're just worried about getting those colors in. And remember, you are going back and forth across the candy cane, not up and down the length of it. All right, so I'm going to give you just a minute to finish that up, and then we'll talk about the last couple steps. Once you've gone ahead and colored in the different stripes of your candy canes, the next thing we're going to do is just blend all these colors together. I recommend blending one color at a time. So if I want to start with, say, green, I would blend all the greens, then come back and blend all the reds. When you blend, start next to the white, and you are just going back and forth just like how we colored in the candy cane. And you're going to do that the whole length of your candy cane on both candy canes. You may want to clean your fingers between colors or choose a different finger to use to blend. Either way works fine. So for mine, my fingers are green, so I might want to clean them or just pick a different finger to blend the next colors. You don't want to necessarily blend the entire thing, so like if you notice, I'm trying to avoid the center of the white, kind of going out, because I don't want to make all of my highlights disappear. Okay, so you're going to do this for both candy canes, and then we'll go ahead and finish up. Once you have gone ahead and blended all of the pastels for each stripe on your candy cane, we're going to go ahead and cut those candy canes out. If you can't completely see your pencil lines, just do the best you can. But you are going to cut out both candy canes. And then the very last step is just to get them glued down onto your black paper. It is kind of up to you how you choose to glue those. It doesn't matter if you want to set them side by side, make them crisscross like I did in my example. They're yours. You decide how you want those to look. Alrighty, so now we've got our black paper for the background. You can set them up so that they cross in some way, like I did in the example. You're also welcome to kind of cross them one direction or the other. You can simply flip them like you had on your manila paper. Whatever looks good to you. But you're going to get a glue stick and glue them down. That's it, guys.